like you didn't spend a million years just like you weren't Skyrimming your way through the open world, but there was still enough to like explore and go find stuff. I'm trying to think.
That was really groundbreaking for God of War 2. You think about it, because it was the first open world God of War game, and they nailed it.
It definitely was.
Oh wow!
And they had they changed the camera angle too, which actually turned a lot of people off apparently. But I was like, no, this is great.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Me too. I mean, people who complained was the people who just wanted like that old shit back again, which I didn't.
Zeus, you will not live to see the end of this day.
Like them games were very linear, super linear games. Just the gameplay was
platformers,
so good. You really
bro.
think about it.
Advanced platformers.
It was like an arcade game. Yep. So it was like an arcade situation. So.
Yeah, I don't want that again. I
didn't either. I hope they don't go back. I think
Hey.
the only thing that I would like is maybe the ability to change your field of view.
Oh yeah,
That's
I ain't gonna lie.
the only thing,
Sometimes
like a wider field of view.
yeah, I was saying
'Cause, like,
sometimes the
even
camera
being
felt
able
like
to
it's too close to Kratos.
Yep. Even like having like the arrow telling you something was coming, it can be very, very hard to like
know
keep
when
up
to
with being
dodge.
surrounded. Yeah. Like you might know it's coming, and then you might dodge, and you might dodge in the wrong direction, like dodge at it or something stupid.
Oh no, I just if that arrow is pointing behind me, man, I'm picking a direction and I'm gonna dodge.
No, I definitely feel you. It's just that's the only thing I can think of is the field of view. Everything looked beautiful. Everything behaved beautiful. Damage was great for, those high fidelity moves. Because, some games have a great looking move, looks, amazing, and it takes like the smallest chunk of health off, and it's like, why did I waste my time watching that? Let me think. But God of War did not have that. The Valkyrie fights were great.
Great.
It had a hard mode. Like, the story was great.
The story was great. Kratos, this I don't say reimagining because it's still him.
Him
just
becoming a father was great.
Older. Yeah, just
But what's
older.
crazy is he
so
was a
much more
father
depth.
before.
He was, but
He definitely was.
Daughter
But that
died.
doesn't
And, yeah,
She didn't die. She was straight up murdered.
by him. By him.
I can see him in the
Not on
courtroom.
purpose, though.
You
Not on
can't
purpose.
prove
Not on
that.
purpose. Not on purpose.
But like him coming back around to being a father after being cursed, after losing his first family, after being so much of a monster that other realms heard of the ghost of Sparta, like that reconciliation was good.
Zeus, your fault. Oh,
Yeah, I
put
remember
it
that.
together.
Like, it's my father.
I'm dangling
father
from the
Zeus?
hip of the bloody ghost of Sparta. Don't call me that.
Like even Mimir and this nigga.
Basically, so I was like, yeah, no, that's bad.
Yo,
And then when
Mimir and
what's
this
his name
nigga
pulls up on
though.
him, let me think. When Balder pulls up on him, like I don't know if he had a mistaken or if he just really heard of him. He was like, I thought you'd be bigger. It's like he's bigger than you, Balder.
Oh yeah, see, that's the other thing with the writing. Like he wasn't expecting Kratos to open the door.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He was expecting a giant. He was expecting somebody like Faye to be at the house. So when he was like, I thought you'd be bigger, he was saying you're supposed to be a giant. I thought you'd be like a lot taller.
And
That's why he said that.
And it makes more sense even still when they go to that when they're on their way to the mountain and Kratos thinks that Kratos doesn't realize that giant is more than a race. I mean, it can be a race. No, giant.
But it's not your size.
Yeah.
Not your size, yeah. Even though there are some tall
and some huge
giants.
Yes, some titans.
Yeah.
Right. But one question that I feel like a lot of people don't really ask is, I always go back to this, when Kratos and Atreus got to Jotunheim finally in the game, there are all these giants just laying across the land dead.
Yeah, nobody
and
asked.
I feel like nobody asked,
how?
like, why is that? Yeah, like, is nobody confused about that?
I don't know.
I wondered that, but I think I think somewhere, I think it's speculated that they were fleeing back from something, and either whatever they were fleeing from, I think it was like Thor going ape shit. It's like it followed them there, or like they got back there and then something happened and they killed each other off or died from something. Because I remember wondering about that too, and I saw something.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I feel like nobody don't really talk about that. Like, when people talk about God of War and all the lore and everything, I don't ever see somebody saying, "I wonder what killed all the giants before Kratos and Atreus got there."
Fuck all them giants, man. When they gonna fight Odin?
Like this, like that scene has to be there because they show that huge field of view of them just laying across the land, dead. And nobody like talks about that. Like, bro, something had to kill him. And I will say Thor, but they make it seem like Thor and Odin never did find Jotunheim because they, you know, went through the trouble of hiding that realm from the rest of, you know, everybody else. Yeah, so I'm like, so it could have been them. Yeah, so I don't know. Like, that's always been my question. I remember when I first got there, I was already kind of creeped out because it was fucking quiet. I was expecting to see like somebody there.
Somebody ready to greet them or attack them.
Yeah, nothing happened. It was quiet.
It was like peaceful quiet.
Yeah, until Atreus touched the wall and they had the big moment.
Oh my gosh!
Saw all the whole journey before they saw it.
Right.
That picture at the end, and that's what everybody want to fucking talk about.
Right.
That Kratos saw that Atreus didn't see, which is Kratos like laying in Atreus' arms.
I wish I could have been a fly on the wall in that room. I would have been like, yo, he's like this because no one asked why the fuck the giants are dead when we get there. So yeah.
Everybody's so worried about that, which people are speculating that's Kratos' death, which that might not even be his death. That might just be a huge moment. That don't mean he's that's his death scene.
Right.
Maybe this thing is what it is.
How y'all know he's just not having another God of War 2 moment where all his power is just being sucked out of him?
Stab shit up.
It's definitely something bad because he's definitely in Atreus' arms. Like,
my take on it is, I figured it's probably something that's been predicted, but then it's gonna happen, and like it may, like, your actions in the game may determine if it actually happens or not.
That would suck, because then that means it's a branching story.
Corey Barlog already said, I think the whole story's already in his head.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he already got it planned out. And like I said, on that behind the scene, like this whole thing about Atreus and everything, he even said, like, when he pitched this to Sony, when he was talking about bringing God of War back, like they all thought that was like a fucking bad idea to give Kratos a son and have him with you the entire time.
Yeah, I remember that part too.
Yeah, they all thought that he was crazy.
Wait, when he said, oh yeah,
when he pitched the idea to Sony to bring back God of War, like that was his like idea to have Kratos a son and have him follow him the entire journey. They all was like,
nigga, what?
Nah, bro. Yeah, they was like, you know, so it worked out. Where they was still now. Yeah.
Man.
Even the one shot camera thing. He said a lot of people thought he was fucking crazy for saying that shit, but they did it. And
I personally, you asked what we could prove upon in the next God of War, the boss fights, the dramatic boss fights. Like, I want to be able to.
I seen people say that the boss fights in this one wasn't. Like, it wasn't really that much of a variety of, you know, as much as people wanted. You know, I've heard that complaint.
I mean, I guess
I was fine with it.
Pantheon. Yeah.
See, okay.
I mean, people are fine with this the first one.
Right. See, and the other thing too, I believe people say that they think about 3. And how 3 was just boss fight after boss fight after boss fight after boss fight. Like, people have to realize this is a fucking sequel / reboot. Give them some time.
Yeah.
Like, they're saving these boss fights, like these amazing boss fights when we really get into this series. Like, this is the first one. Like, get them niggas some, like, by the second and third one. Man, listen, bro. Them boss fights for against Thor and Odin, I already know them two. That shit gonna be fucking mind blowing when they happen. Like, give these niggas some time, bro. Like, all the boss fights were really good. Like,
Oh
can you
yeah, of
imagine
course.
somebody fighting Thor? Fucking
And it's crazy because I feel like they do that on purpose to give us a feel for how it feels to fight this little boy. And be like, hey, you fought him like before. Do what you gotta do. You shouldn't be stronger or nothing like that.
Yeah, but like I said, we all know. Well, at least we all know they're working on it as we speak, probably every day. We'll see how it is. I just know when they first show gameplay footage of that shit at whatever state of play. God damn. I can't wait for that shit. Like the first actual footage of the next God of War. I can't wait. Man.
I don't think anybody could.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing about it though. I was not interested in it when it came out originally. Like, I was not interested in it when like I like this one. Like I wasn't interested in this one when it came out. Like at E3, I was like, oh, okay, that was cool. Next, like I did not care about it. And then I was like, what is it? I think I was looking at somebody. I was watching Ep38 play portions of it, and then after he got to a point, I was like, I think I'm gonna get this, and then I got it. Like when it first came out, I was like, that's the most hilarious thing in the world.
Yeah, for me, that fucking was E3 2018.
Yep.
Oh my god. No,
16.
God, yeah. God damn. Yo, with the fucking orchestra. Oh man, that was so.
I never forget that shit. I'm not a fan of like plays and shit, but if there was a play, and that's how that bitch started out, I would sit through that bitch from start to finish.
and let me wind back a little bit. Like I think a week or two like before. Man, it was so that orchestra was so dope. Because none of us knew what it was. So I was like, what the fuck are they doing?
Man.
They were so good, and they were so smart, showing like Atreus before we knew his name was Atreus.
Yes.
What the fuck is this little boy? And
that
nigga.
I remember it.
When they showed Kratos.
Kratos comes up and is like,
at the shadows, I am hungry. When he said that, nigga, everybody went crazy, including me. God damn. We went crazy when Kratos came out and said them 3 words. Yeah,
Your mother taught you to hunt a little. Show me. What are we hunting?
So
deer. Where should I go? In the direction of deer.
What's so funny too? That E3 demo is literally the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
They just switched it up a little bit. That's crazy when you think about it. Yeah, then when it went into gameplay and not just a trailer, I said, oh my god. Nigga, this is it. Nigga, Kratos is... I didn't even know there was Kratos at first. I was like, yo, is that Kratos? Like, it gotta be. Like, but this nigga got a beard. But is it Kratos? I was like, yo, I couldn't believe that shit.
The tattoos would have did it for me. I'd have been like, oh shit.
Yeah, that tattoo in the skin, that's how I knew. I was like, oh shit, that's Kratos.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, sometimes this shit be looking like baby powder. That's it. Sometimes it should be looking like baby powder, like it should come off, you know?
It do.
I mean, think about it. I ain't gonna lie. If I was cosplaying, I cosplayed as Kratos. I would probably douse myself in fucking baby powder. But the problem is that smell would make me so nauseous.
Bro, we wouldn't be able to hang out with you, bro. If, like, you guys at the convention. Like, we would have to hang out on the other side of the convention from you.
Wow.
Because everything would be just covered in powder. Like, we'll be covered in powder. Our stuff will be in powder. It was like, are y'all cosplaying together? No, we just stood too close.
It's not my fault.
But so my hype was already there from that jump, and then like waiting, which I can't believe, again 2 years later for it to come out in 2018 when it finally dropped. And I think it was I'm pretty sure it was IGN's review I watched first, and I gave that motherfucker a 10, like a perfect 10, and I was like, oh my god, like nigga,
boy, them IGN reviewers, good God almighty, them niggas sound like shit.
Right.
Oh my god.
Right.
Like nothing. Boy, you
I
be sitting
see.
there at your favorite game, they gonna find something wrong with it. But IGN reviewers don't like nothing. Good God Almighty.
Yeah, so when the score came up in the God review, that motherfucker said 10, and the word masterpiece came up. I said, holy shit!
Hey, at least
I
there's,
couldn't
I
wait.
guess, yeah, I was gonna say at least there was a reliable review. I mean, hell, that's one of my favorites. That's gonna be one of my favorites forever. That's gonna be one you tell your grandkids about.
Oh hell
So,
yeah,
I mean,
hell
hey,
yeah,
they ain't lying.
yeah. Man, I mean they got 10s from shit, damn near all the fucking credits. So it was just that was my height came from. But yeah, I mean they did an amazing job with it. Like this game. Again, people still talk about it today. I still see YouTube recommendations of somebody who like just recently made like a God of War video, like just dissecting the story and just talking about it, like
I think
into deep detail.
that's kind of like a positive of them not never really delving too heavily into the story. It gives people a lot of room to speculate, which can keep your IP alive.
Yes, slick genius. Like it be shit happening in this game that they just never talk about again.
Wait,
Like
like what?
Atreus,
Basically.
like yeah, it's like Atreus when he heard when the voices hurt his head so bad that he was
Oh
in pain and
yeah,
Chris didn't know what to do.
I ain't gonna
Like that
lie.
never happens no more in the game except just
That
that one scene.
and that's why that shit scares me the most.
Yeah, it never happened no more.
This man
It just happened
Atreus,
then.
this man Atreus, I feel like he's gonna have such a vastly different power set from Kratos that if we play
I
as
feel like
him,
he is too. I'm
if
just
we,
hoping
if,
that. Go ahead.
I was gonna say if we play as him, it's gonna feel too different. Like I feel like he'll on some level be able to read minds. I feel like on some level, well, either read minds or communicate telepathically. He'll speak any language. He's of course gonna be able to change into a wolf because that's something he's been
That
able to
definitely
do.
foreshadow. When he asked Kratos, could he do it?
Yeah,
I said it's gotta be a foreshadow that he can definitely turn to an animal.
I
cause
didn't even think about that. That's dope.
that's
I did
yeah
not think
his
about that at all.
that's
Yeah,
his
it's gotta be a foreshadow, bro.
that's what he does when he's done that before in other mediums.
Yeah, like if you look at Norse mythology,
What are you talking about? Just Loki
like
in general?
Yeah, Loki.
Loki in
Oh,
Norse
okay.
mythology, like in
Yeah.
in Norse mythology, like he can do things that
Yeah, he's
the Marvel
he has
movies
a
has
lot of
never
magical powers.
touched on.
Yeah,
Right.
like he's
Yeah.
actually crazy enough. I was watching some videos and some comics about him back in the day. Like that low key, like when they first started doing comics about him, that low key was like strong as shit. Like that low key could go toe to toe with Thor, like dead ass. Like when they first started writing Loki. So they do have a lot of possibility there. But I'm thinking he's gonna have a vast like magical power set and a portion of Kratos' strength. But at the same time, we don't know how much strength Kratos has.
Let's not forget too. Back in that same realm when he heard the voices, when Kratos went into that light and he gave Atreus the axe.
Oh yeah,
He was
and
gone for a long time. When he
Oh,
came
yeah.
back, that nigga killed so many of them.
Dark Elves.
Yeah,
Yes.
he ran through, man. That shit was crazy.
Ran through him, and again, never thought about it
Nope,
again.
he never
Kratos
talked
didn't even
about it.
fucking
He
talk
just
about
walked
it.
out.
Right.
Kratos just looks around like, oh,
Just,
okay.
Cause
nah,
he was really
that shit fucking stunned him. He was like, "Boy, what are you doing? I was only gone a moment." No, you weren't. You were gone a really, really long time.
Yeah, a long time.
I didn't know what to do. I was
Nah,
like,
you know what to do.
whoa.
He said, "You left me alone again."
Yeah, that was.
And
that
then he was
serious.
coughing with that shit too.
Yeah, he was coughing. Yeah.
And then
But
that's
that
the
nigga
other
had
part.
piles of dead
That's
elves
the other
all
part.
around.
Like those points where he's coughing are points where Spartan rage is manifesting. Cause like you notice that.
Yeah.
Like he coughs when he gets really really upset, and then the point where he had to just be taken to the doctor was when he was like really
He
at
was
his wit's end.
he was trying to go
So,
Super
like,
Saiyan.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. He just had that mental limit. But it's just like, yo,
Yeah.
he has manifested the ability to pull Spartan rage. You know what I'm saying? Like this
He's
kid's
there.
power set, there's a lot of possibility.
Man,
That's
he's
what
a
I'm saying,
giant,
bro.
a
This nigga's gonna
giant,
be a beast, bro.
a giant with Spartan rage.
He's gonna be a beast. I'm telling y'all, he gonna be
He's
a
gonna be
beast.
beating the shit out of
Jesus.
people with magical fists, boy.
Jesus, I can't. I can't.
I'm trying to think. It was. I was trying to think. I think it's another scene that happened that was never thought about again.
Oh, I know which one you talking about. Back on
There's a
Alpine
lot
when
of
they
stuff.
kill that dark elf and he tells them you don't know what the fuck you done.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, I was about to say you don't know. Yep.
Yeah, he was
Never
like,
touch on that again.
Never. And I wonder how that's gonna come back and bite him in the ass. Cause it has to. Like he basically said, like what he said when he died. Basically you picked the wrong side. What was it?
It's something about you don't know what you've done.
Yeah, which made it seem like.
And he said, did we
the.
pick the wrong side?
Yeah, that's what Atreus said to Kratos, and Kratos was like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, he was like, maybe we picked the wrong side. And then of course Kratos is just like,
I
got where I came from. Bye.
do not know.
And that was Kratos the entire game. I don't care. That's your problem. We're leaving.
Exactly. He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck about nothing.
Can you imagine somebody just like going to like take their relatives' ashes to like the Pacific, and you see a car on a broke down road? Hey, we should help. And they got a flat. Man, I don't give a fuck about that.
We have a goal in mind.
Right.
I feel like a black dad would be like, I don't give a damn. Bye. Like, what?
Right.
Kratos really didn't give a fuck, and I love how they handled it.
I feel like Kratos be the type of nigga to roll his window down and be like, damn, shawty look like you need a whole new tire on that motherfucker. And then pull the fuck off. Right.
Be gone.
The only reason he would come back would be because of Atreus. He'd be like, Dad, come on. Alright,
Man,
boy.
nah, though. Another thing, bro, like, they killed the Guardian of Hell. Like, they just killed it. Like, that was the thing that was supposed to stop people from just wandering to hell. They killed the Guardian of Hell, which was a thing that had to be born and grow up.
The thing that
That wasn't a thing that just appeared. That thing had to live a life before doing that. We kill it, and then we literally break the door on the way back. And then we just crash our way out. And it's just like, well, good luck rebuilding all that.
I was surprised Odin did not come down at any time. Was like, bro, I need you to chill, cause you doing too much in this goddamn world.
Right.
You're doing too much, sir.
I need you to stop.
That shit.
Oh man.
But
soon as they would have killed Magdi and Molly, I'd have been like, hey man, you need something, you know?
You wanna have a talk, sir?
Like you know,
dang.
I got all the knowledge in the world.
Who? Magdi and Modi.
Right.
What?
No, he ain't gonna panic at that. He gonna be like, Magni and Modi, man, I knew them dumbasses was getting themselves killed.
Yeah,
and like 2 hours later, hey, you know Freya outside talking about they killed her boy. I'm sorry, who? Freya. They killed. No, nigga, fuck that bitch. Who did she say they killed? They killed her boy, Baldur. The nigga that she enchanted at birth.
Been immortal?
Nigga, my son?
Right.
They killed him?
Yeah.
Oh no, you gotta do something like this.
Right.
You gotta do something like this, bro.
Low-key, he probably would have been surprised by Freya because he banned her from traveling. So, but once we killed Baldur, she was like, "Fuck everything, I'm gonna get y'all."
Right.
Yes, that's another thing.
Like,
oh man, I can't wait for that cutscene. I cannot wait for that cutscene when she's walking up to Odin talking about some, give me back my wings. And why would I do that? So that I can kill Kratos. You would kill this man for me, not for you. For my son. Our son is dead. My son is dead.
It preserved my cart with my coupons. Yep, fine as heaven.
And Asgard was a place that you could not select when you returned to.
Yeah, no, that or Vanaheim. That or Vanaheim.
Wednesday we will be going.
But
Because
if
that day Kratos goes to Asgard.
I was just gonna say this whole first game would be hella different if Kratos was like, if Odin chases us, then we take the fight to him.
You imagine this nigga crashing through Asgard?
Oh man.
Just a gray blob of muscle just busting through this golden city.
Hey, to be honest,
I hope it's a golden city too.
to be honest, I feel like on his first visit there, he can get his ass whooped by like some
probably.
unnamed
Norse
Norse god. Yeah.
It'll probably be what's his name? Idris Elba plays him in the MCU.
Oh man, not Heimdall.
Wait, no.
Heimdall
is stupid
okay.
powerful too. He probably will pop up and Heimdall will be like, "Bitch, get out."
He probably come through that portal. Soon as he opened the doors to the bridge, Heimdall gonna be standing there like, "You don't belong here. Turn back now. Half breed."
That's the crazy thing about Heimdall, bro. Heimdall can go toe to toe really with the best of the Asgardians. He's just very loyal.
Oh yeah.
Like if Heimdall was like, "All right, you're gonna die," like that would be a fight.
Yeah. That's why I said the potential of this new Norse God of War is huge. I can't wait to see those names.
Yeah, they did a really good job. Corey Barlog is just what he looks like, that genius that kind of looks like a crackhead, but is actually a genius.
Right, exactly.
Nah, cause like if you ever see Corey Barlog just out, like, bro, his hair is in 7 different directions every single like interview he does. He looks like a crazy person, but he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he was going through a lot with making this God of War. God damn, but that shit was illustrious from him.
And it paid off though.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
It did. No, it did. Sony just dumping money into the next one now. Like, yo, dude, hey, the first one was so good, just do that again. Right, with a bigger budget. Like, here you go. Like, do your thing, sir.
Now, I want to switch gears for a minute and ask if you had time to sit down and listen to that whole Tyler album.
I did.
So, are you ready to explain this one?
Like, explain why he called it that?
Yeah.
Because it's Tyler.
And some of the songs.
Honestly, I'm not ready to talk. I don't have an idea why he called it that yet.
Okay.
I still don't, but I need to go back and listen to it fully again.
Damn.
Like, I mean, I've listened to it. Like,
enjoy it like that, or are you going to make a critical analysis?
Both. I think the album is great. I want to say it's honestly probably my favorite album of the year so far. Like, I love it that much. Like, this is one of the first albums where like the production was so fucking good. I didn't give a damn what he was talking about. I'm gonna be real with you. The production was so fucking well done. Every track, I was loving the beats. That I was like, I didn't listen to this nigga. I had to force myself to listen to what he was saying. And I was like, let me see what he's talking about. I had to it was so fucking good. And he did all of them himself again. That what blows my mind with this guy. Like, every beat is so different. The transitions in the beat as he's, oh my god, it's just the man is a fucking genius when it comes to music. Like, yeah, but great album, amazing album. But as far as like why they say call me when you get lost, I don't know why he called it that yet. Maybe it'll hit me like when I listen to it next time. I don't know if you have an idea.
No. I mean,
do you think it's a logical reason that you can like map from the music? Like,
I think that
very interesting like artist. So I think
I have a theory. Flower Boy talked about him chasing after this girl that either broke his heart or whatever the case may be. Igor explains that it may have been his fault or that it was his fault. I think that this album, Call Me If You Get Lost, is more so like, it's gonna sound really weird. I think it picks up from I think it picks up from Flower Boy with that song Glitter, when he says I'm gonna call you and leave you a song on your voicemail message, and then he does so, but the message doesn't get recorded for whatever reason.
Yo,
So it's almost
if this
it's
album was
almost
a callback to Flower Boy, oh
it's I mean it to me it almost feels like a Days of Future Past type thing, because Flower Boy is the first, but Call Me If You Get Lost is like, you can call me anytime, but I don't know.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I definitely want to listen to it again. Oh shit, they actually put the features on here now. I just went down for music and the features are on the track list. They was not on here earlier to date. Nigga, I was listening to shit to date. And this shit the features was not there, but now they are. Okay, cool. Yeah, so looking at the track listing, and yeah, like, goddamn, like this album has every single track I think is really good.
Yeah.
His rapping is really good. Like, but I'm. Oh shit, what are you saying? Went to sleep. Wait.
Oh man.
My bitch went to sleep. I was looking at it. I'm gonna call it though. Y'all both easy.
Yeah.
I'm like, alright.
Damn. Game versus speed and travel. Yeah, I'm listening.
So yeah, I'm looking at the track listing. It's just it's so fucking good. Like the high wind blows.
Yeah, that's a good one.
With Wayne.
Man, okay, that's something I want to touch on. At this point in the game, Wayne needs to only be a feature.
I agree.
I'm not saying, I'm not saying that because he's like a bad rapper or like he's falling off, but I just feel like if you're a great artist, that's what you do. You don't necessarily you retire and you just do features. Like Jay-Z should probably just be doing features.
That's mainly what Jay does though. Like that's the thing. He's doing his like longevity in the game. I want to say he's probably done it the best, because Jay don't really drop albums like his last album was still 444.
Yeah.
I think about years ago. Like,
not years ago. It was like 3 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, Wayne. But you know, cause I put on like how you say Wayne should be features. I feel like M is the same way. I feel like M should just be features. I don't want to hear. I'm cool on another M album for a while.
Right.
Like man rapping his ass off. Wayne rapping his ass off. But if both of them don't drop music for a while, I wouldn't be mad.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell they both love to rap. That's really what is happening with them two. Specifically, Jay. You know how 444 was like, that album was like an intro, like spit, like it. He deep dived into himself.
Yeah.
That album more than he's ever done.
Yeah.
That's what made that great. Versus Wayne M has not done that type album, which I don't know. Could they? Sure, but they don't have to.
Oh yeah, no.
It'll be dope if they did. Cause I mean, M is a very intro like perspective, right? Like he definitely like talks about himself like in third person. Like he'll talk. He's done it plenty of times before. It's not a whole album, but yeah. Wayne just be saying like, I saw somebody say this too about Wayne. They say Wayne is the first rapper who can just rap a whole bunch of random shit and make that shit sound good.
He's the first rapper to do it.
To rap a whole bunch of random shit and make it sound good. And rock out. Wayne's lyrics, like if you dissect his lyrics, he does like his bars don't ever connect. Like he does not stay on one subject for the entire bar. He literally be saying like random shit, bro.
It's like he's made. It's like he's made mumble rap understandable.
Right.
I mean, it's the closest thing I could think of.
Yeah, but see, Wayne is just it's the way he flows, the way he raps. Like he makes random bullshit sound good. He really does. Like he's been doing that.
Yeah.
You know, that he's been doing that. Like that nigga barely stays on subject on songs. Like he was like just be rapping. But people love him for it. I mean, he lasted this long while doing that. So, but yeah, Tyler. It's funny though. It's like I'm still not a deep dive into this album. I still don't think I'm ready.
Damn.
I still don't think I'm ready. Yeah, it's a lot. I look at Call Me If You Get Lost though as like kind of like a braggadocious album, honestly.
Okay.
Like he's rapping about he's on his shit. He's rapping like nigga.
It's a celebration album.
Yeah, I'm the best at this shit. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me. Like getting DJ Drama to yell on it throughout the whole thing.
I don't know. Sometimes part of that was annoying, but I can't place it right now.
I have a feeling that some people might feel the same way. I see why he got Drama over there. Cause Drama was like the Gangsta Grill days. It took me back to the I used to love that shit. The Gangsta Grill mixtapes, like Drama was that nigga. And what's crazy is Tyler Creator. Somebody put up like an old tweet like from 10 years ago. That nigga said that he said something like he would love to do an album with DJ Drama, or he want to do a Gangsta Grills with DJ Drama. That nigga said this shit 10 years ago, bro. He actually did it just now, like he did it.
Wait, you said what?
Like he tweeted like 10 years ago that he said he wanted to do a Gangsta Grills with DJ Drama.
Oh.
And that nigga finally did it now. It's not a Gangsta Grills album, but basically Gangsta Grills like DJ Drama doing his thing.
Right.
And I saw and I also saw somebody say, and it might have been on that video you sent me today. It was like this album from Tyler seems like he's moved on from whatever relationship he was in. From
Yeah,
Flower
that's
like
he has.
moved on from that and is now living this life, and he's living a good life now.
Yeah, he did say in one of the songs he did say sound like he was with someone new. I could swear I remember him saying that he said he fucking loved some girl or something like that.
Well, it was with Wilshire. Wilshire is the track that he rapped for like a good 9 minutes straight about this relationship. About this woman that sounds like she has another guy, but he still got with her in a way.
Yeah.
Was like that track was a whole thing. Like just not today, right?
Yeah. I fucking love that song. Yes.
Amazing. I rewound the part. Let me see. Like at the end of Corso, he's real like breaking down. Like yeah, that's it. He said, because I know one of them lyrics he was like, I try to take a nigga bitch because I'm a bad person. I don't get shit because that bitch worth it and she fit him. I hope they fucking. She She's still thinking because I'm that perfect. Yeah, he said this. I don't know, and I didn't know this until the video. He said I'm gonna get the deep text when this verse surface.
The who?
I'm gonna get that deep text when this verse surface. Like when he puts out this album and she hears this verse, she's gonna send that nigga like a detail, like a long text of like he shouldn't be talking about her on this album. And then this nigga said better send it to my ego cause that shit hurt. Hope y'all shit working. I'm a psycho, don't give a fuck. My heart twerking. Eyes is crying on the jet cruise. I'm about to spend millions just to feel the voice up. From I need you. Can you turn the noise up? That's it. When he said that, right?
Yeah.
He's saying drama, like DJ Drama. I need you. Can you turn the noise up? Like it's like he's saying I'm so hurt from this woman being this other guy. I need DJ Drama to like just
drown
yell
out
my shit.
Yeah,
and drive my pain from the yells of him. I said, that's when I was like the deep dive. I'm never about deep dive started today.
Right? Yo, real talk.
I was like,
real talk. I heard that same thing too, and I kept thinking to myself, are you in pain, or do it sound like by the end of the album he gets over it completely? But right now he's still like, fuck. Yes. Nigga said I bought new emotions.
Yeah. Can you turn those up? I said my heart broken. Remember I was ready, so I bought me some new emotions. That's so fucking heartless. He said, nigga, my heart broke. Remember I was rich, so I bought me some new emotions.
Right.
And a new boat. Because I'd rather cry in the ocean.
Hell yeah.
Come on, dog. Come on. Yo. Come on, dog. In a new boat, because I'd rather cry in the ocean. This nigga may saying, like, yo, I can buy that what the fuck I want. Like,
you know, this is a perfect example of how money doesn't buy happiness.
Man, like, and I remember listening to this album, and like every track was hitting. Every track, I was like, yo, can we slow down? Can I relax? Because every track after that, cause the first track it starts off like real subtle.
I sleep expected every song. I sleep expected every song after it to just have that. Call me if you lost.
Yeah, cause he played that like a bunch of times in the first song. I was loving it because I just love that fucking that whatever that's from. Of course, Lemonhead. And Lemonhead came in with them horns.
That's that 90s feel.
And this, so 42 Doug, I don't know who that is. Mind you, I didn't look up who the guests were. I just kind of guessed who they were. But that's 42 Doug on Lemonhead. I don't know who it is. He just complimented the track so well to me. Came out over. Definitely have these lyrics like. For me to focus, I gotta have the lyrics on my phone. Like,
yeah.
At the same time he's rapping, cause that beat, I'm gonna get that beat.
You're just gonna lose yourself. That's like at work. One of my managers had like a boom box or whatever. He was playing music through it, and he played this song. The bass was so good, I didn't know who the fuck it was by. Coming to find out, it's a song by the little baby called Commercial or Commercials. I said, damn, that's a good. I said that beat is fucking fire.
Yeah, that shit fire, bro. Fire, bro.
And same thing happened earlier tonight. This girl had posted something on her Facebook, so I clicked on it to watch the story, and she had some Megan Thee Stallion song playing. I go to Shazam the shit, and it's called Thought Shit. I said, yo, I don't give a fuck what this bitch say in this song, but this music, the beat just sounds, yeah, the beat just sounds amazing.
Yeah, I don't know why, but Megan, I mean, again, she's doing her thing, but she's honestly making the same song over and over.
Cause sex sells, bro. You can't knock her for that.
Yeah,
I mean, I hate it.
That's what it is.
I hate it too. I hate it too because it's like we know there's more to you than shaking your ass and telling niggas how good your shit is and all of this, that, and the third. But I mean,
that's honestly what she's doing over and over. But it's working. That's why.
Right, she's doing it, and I feel like it only works because she's pretty. If she was like a drop dead ugly ass rapper, people would have been like, yo, shut the fuck up with that noise.
You're right. I mean, I honestly think she looks good.
Yeah,
I don't think she looks bad.
Yeah, I mean neither.
It looks real.
I mean, even for a tall chick, like, you know.
She can shake that ass. I give her that.
Like, clearly.
Clearly shake that ass. Like, that what she, like, does every day for exercise, my nigga.
Not for exercise.
For exercise.
That nigga said she shakes her ass for exercise. Like,
yeah, bro.
Fucking muscles you need in there to be working.
That bitch knees is fucking amazing, my nigga. Yeah, but I mean, again, I want to comment on the song. I mean, you know, she doing her thing. She's like, fuck it. If I rapping about checking the ass and fuck these niggas and also fuck these niggas and pussy, but rapping all of it to a song called Thought Shit while shaking my ass, hey, if it fails, keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Bro,
yeah,
I just took down a Valkyrie in like 30 seconds. Because I had to think. The first one I fought, it took me too long to put damage on her. So I had that room where like you charge the X up with like ice energy. And I just went from there. And I hit her with the glove too. That Thanos power. I like the way that beat started out too.
Yo, when them goddamn horse came in on this shit, I said, nigga. Then it went away, and I was like, oh.
Right.
You didn't keep going the whole track. It was at the beginning.
That shit right there is so fucking good.
I do like to see J Drama said. He said, for y'all, sky's limit. But for us, the sky's supposed to be staying on the reach to beyond. Yeah, but it's my favorite album of the year.
Really? Bitch, I'm running. Bitch, I'm running.
So now I gotta just digest.
We gon' run it up. I like Wilshire too, just because I guess he's rapping a lot. So it goes Corso, Lemonhead, Juggernaut, Wilshire, and Rise is okay too, and Safari.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, another thing too.
Mhm.
I don't know if you've noticed, but on all his albums, at least the past 3, track number 10
Yeah.
are all two songs. Like track number 10 on Flower Boy is 911 / Mr. Lonely. Track number 10 on Igor was, hold on, let me go to, I can't remember the name of it. Track number 10 on Igor was Gone Gone / Thank You. And track number 10 on Call Me If You Get Lost was Sweet / I Thought You Wanted to Dance. So track number 10 on all his projects have been 2 songs into 1.
Read those titles again, but read just the first half.
Okay, so Flower Boy track 10 was 911.
911.
Igor track number 10 was Gone Gone.
And
Call Me If You Get Lost track number 10. First half is just Sweet.
911, Gone, Sweet. Alright, now read the other halves. Don't, just read them in order of the release. Yeah.
Okay,
just give me the names.
Mr. Lonely.
Mr. Lonely.
Thank You.
Thank You.
And then I Thought You Wanted to Dance.
I thought you wanted Mr. Lonely, Thank You. I don't know, they kind of sound like they somewhat make a sentence.
I was like, let me go to his, I want to go to his, artist page and see has he always been doing this since the beginning of his career. Because his first album was Goblin. Let me go track 10. No, track 10 is a song called Fish, so he didn't do it with that one. Track 10 on fucking his second album, Wolf. That nigga, this shit was 3, or this shit says Party Isn't Over / Campfire / Beamer. So that might have been 3 songs in the one. Cherry Bomb, track number 10, yup. Oh, it started with it might have started with Cherry Bomb. Cause on Cherry Bomb he had a song called, the 2 songs are called Fucking Young / Perfect. But it's the first album where it looks like he has like 2 songs in the one.
Right.
Yeah, so track number 10 on most of his albums are always been 2 songs. Yeah, man, but yeah, it was definitely my favorite. My favorite album was before this part was definitely Cold. The Off Season. And I keep going back to that Banks too, that Lloyd Banks. I really fuck with it. I really like that album. What's it called? The Course of the Inevitable. I really like that name too. But yeah, Tyler, he got my favorite album of the year so far. And I don't think he raps on that Sweet / I Thought You Wanted to Dance song. I think it's clear, it's strictly singing. He put his mama on here too for the first time. I never heard of Mama talk.
She's, you know who she sound like? She sound like, damn. She sound like, you ever seen Coming to America 2?
Never saw the second one.
Damn. She sound like a famous female comedian. I can't think of her name.
I know the most famous one right now is fucking, what's that woman's name? What's the woman's name? Tiffany Haddish. I'm talking about her. She's everywhere right now. Doing her thing. That's the part that kind of confused me too.
Get your bitch ass mama.
Yeah, because if you notice, he pauses the beat when she says that. But see, why is she saying go get your bitch ass mama? If she's supposed to be the mama. Oh, hold on.
She's talking about the other guy.
Okay. Oh, got you. She's telling the other kid to go get your bitch ass mama so she can fight the other little boy's mama. not mistaken too, I think he had a bad relationship with his dad.
You think what?
I think if I'm not mistaken, I think he had a bad relationship with his dad, or like he doesn't care about that nigga or something like that. I don't think he was there for him. But, Ryan Fish from days where but he got the features on him now. I don't even know who some of these people are. That's gotta be Days World. So Days World and Bless. Yeah, Bless is the skit. Juggernaut. I knew that was Lil Uzi. And for real, I knew that. I knew those two voices. You know that was Lil Uzi on there? Lil Uzi on Juggernaut.
Oh yeah, I didn't really like. I wasn't bothered by it.
Oh yeah. And that beat switch happened. I said, oh my god. I want to fight a nigga. Let's see. So Comment Get Lost was met with widespread critical acclaim from critics. So that's great, man. Ninja do something. See, do something great on this fucking feature. But it just seems like this nigga's getting better and better as his career goes.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, he's not had a stumble in fucking years. Yeah, so good job, Tyler. Great job. But like I said, I'll definitely deep dive, and maybe in another week from now we can talk about like what I think he's trying to say with this album. What's the other thing? The fucking Hawks, bro. Whew. Them niggas won tonight without Trae Young, bro. I was shocked.
What happened to him?
He bruised his ankle. What's today? Tuesday, right? He bruised it Sunday night.
Damn.
Yeah, so he was hurt. He was ruled out for the